Hello everyone, it's Mr. Cruz. It's March 4th, 2015. Just wanted to have an updated video. Just wanted to check in with you. I meant to do this last night, but I lost power here in Detroit. My wife and I were in the dark. No power, so I apologize for being out of touch for an evening. Worked out good though. What I was going to do, I was going to type a sample on the discussion board to show you how to do the great decisions, human trafficking thread. Seeing your work today, I don't have to do that. You're doing a good job. So we can scroll down here. If you haven't done it yet, you have a top 10 list here, which is exactly what I asked for. Keep in mind, every single student can have a different top 10, and every single student can get an A, as long as it's relevant to the article. This is what was important to you, what stood out to you, what shocked you, what upset you, what intrigued you, what made you think. Learning is not just memorizing a bunch of facts and regurgitating it back on a test. That's not all we do. At least that's not what we're supposed to do. So you have a lot of control here. There's a million ways to get an A in this class. I just want you to pick one of them. So here's a little summary. That looks good. And please, I'll apologize in advance. Is it Khadija? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so please accept my humble apologies. In any event, this is done very, very well. This isn't the only one. It's just the one that happens to be on here right now. It's very specific. I would like this one to be maybe a little more detailed, a little more specific, but that's okay. Listed the sources. I left her a little note there. But as I scrolled down, a lot of these I didn't see yesterday because I was out of power. And I'm just seeing them today. Comments are good. Remember, you don't just have to post. You have to have comments. Please make sure you read the syllabus. If you don't have enough comments on the post of your peers, you will not receive full credit. So here's some comments here. But overall, it's looking pretty good. This one's very specific. Try to avoid generalizations if you can. Be specific with your plan. What would you do? How would you take on human trafficking? Listing sources, very good. So it's looking really good. It's a really good class. You guys are pretty awesome. Remember, our goal is for every single student to get an A in the course. If I do my job and I don't get lazy, that can happen. If you do your job, that can happen. We both have to do our jobs correctly. Our goal, our team goal, is for every student in this class to get an A. On that note, when this Friday, both discussion boards close, and I'm going to start grading your discussion boards. Please give me some time. It's a lot to read, and it's a lot to grade. So please give me a little time while you're working on the next assignments. I'll be grading discussion board 1 and 2. A quick note on discussion board 1. When we have a current event discussion board, you're going to have another one. This might be my fault. Maybe I wasn't clear. This is not where you're going to discuss human trafficking. That's our great decisions discussion board. If you posted or discussed human trafficking in this board, on this thread, discussion board number 1, that's okay this time. Perhaps I didn't explain it properly, so I apologize. You're okay this time, but this was to be a current event of your choice, not the great decisions. We don't want repetition. We don't want you talking about human trafficking here and human trafficking in the other video. But for now, it's okay. You won't be penalized. But from now on, the current event, when it says your choice, do any other topic besides what we're covering in grade decisions. Okay, let's see if I can get to the other thing I wanted to show you. Okay, I don't know if you received this. You may have. You may already know about this. But I just wanted to make sure. This is an email I received today at 11:09 a.m. my time in Detroit. Blackboard's going to be down tomorrow. Well, at midnight tonight. Well, tomorrow morning, however you look at it. Till 4 o'clock a.m. Midnight to 4 a.m. Now that's Detroit time. I believe Dubai is, if I remember, 8 hours ahead, I believe. So be aware of this. If you're logging in to do some work, there's nothing wrong with your computer. Don't panic. Everything's fine. It's going to be down for 4 hours. Now, Madonna is usually pretty good about not doing this during the semester. But they apologize right here. So that the university has apologized to us for doing this during our class. But it seems like it can't be avoided. So now for Eastern Standard Time, this is very convenient. Because we should be sleeping about this time. On Dubai time, this may not be convenient for you, so I apologize. This may be a time frame where you're doing your work. It might be around lunchtime for you. So please be aware of that. If you can't log in, don't panic. You didn't get kicked out of the class or anything. They're just doing some maintenance. So again, this Friday, both discussion boards are closed. I have to be stern on the date. There are no exceptions. When it closes, it closes. And if you don't get a perfect score on both discussion boards, don't panic. There is an extra credit assignment coming your way soon. There'll be a video to explain it. I highly recommend doing the extra credit. The majority of my students who do my extra credit assignment on online classes receive an A in the course because it gives you a lot of points in the bank. Because, life happens. You might have a week where you didn't get to post enough, you didn't have enough comments or something. You missed some points, you got busy, you were working, you were tired, you got sick, life happens. So I always offer an extra credit assignment. You'll be doing student presentations. Now many people say, how can I do a student presentation in an online class? I'm going to show you. And believe it or not, in my opinion, the student presentations in an online class are actually better than a traditional classroom. So that's coming your way next week sometime. So in the back of your mind, you might want to put an hour or two away on your schedule to do the extra credit. Again, most students who do my extra credit assignment get an A in the course. It's a nice insurance policy. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. You enjoy your day, evening for me, and I'll talk to you soon. And as always, if you're confused, if you don't know what's going on, that's my fault, not your fault. It is my job to make sure that all my students are comfortable in the class, they're aware of what they should be doing. So if you don't understand, don't be shy, don't be embarrassed. Please email me. And as long as I don't lose power again, I'll get back to you right away. Okay, have a good night, everyone. I'll check in on you in another day or two.